Hello, sinners, and welcome to the Helluva Hazbin audio stories. This series is for mature audiences only, meaning only for those who are 18 years of age or older. If you are a minor who is under 18 years of age, we hold no responsibility for you. To anyone else, enjoy this series and the stories to come. Remember, like, comment, ring that bell, and subscribe!
Charlie could hear the door and was immediately worried, wondering if it had been angel dust coming back, but seemed confused why he would be knocking, so she started heading for the door. Husk was looking at his cell phone, not noticing a message from Angel just yet, and not really sure who was at the door either. He just shrugged, while he seems to move below the bar where he had been keeping fat nuggets.
So do you think that your father's finally coming to start taking care of your your hotel idea?
He had an annoyed expression, but he immediately looked down at his feet when Angel Dust's pet pig Fat Nuggets started making oinking noises, looking up at him. Husk just rolled his eyes.
You are very lucky you are cute, you little beast.
He had a bowl of food where he had his cell phone underneath the bar and put it down for the animal before putting his attention back. Charlie opened the door happily to welcome whoever had been knocking, and immediately thrown the doors open, freezing when she noticed who it was, not recognizing her parents immediately with their disguises, especially her father.
It's the tea monster! He found me!
She yelled, remembering her childhood, as she took off quickly, hiding behind the bar counter, almost pushing Husk aside to do so.
Hey, Vaggie! The tea monster is at the door!
Lucifer immediately smiled when seeing his daughter, but rose an eyebrow when he noticed her running away. He was forgetting his disguise as he went in, walking through the doorway, with a very confused look, not really knowing what happened. Once he saw his reflection in a mirror, he then remembered he was not exactly in his usual form, and laughed a bit.
It would appear that our daughter does in fact remember that form of yours after all. Just not in the way you were hoping for, apple pie.
Lilith couldn't help but to try and stop herself from laughing, not wanting him to feel bad for giving their daughter a bit of a scare, as she started to change her form back to normal.
Oh, honestly. Of all the ways she could have reacted, that was not what I expected. I figured our daughter would at least be able to recognize me, if only a little.
The king shrugged his shoulders while he also started changing his form back to what people were used to.
Little Sprout, it is just your parents. There's no reason for you to hide anymore. It's perfectly fine.
They started walking into the main area of the lobby, looking around at how things have changed since they were last there, before stopping in the middle of the room waiting to see if Charlie would react or not. Nifty had been zooming around cleaning, and when she zoomed into the lobby area, immediately frozen in place when she saw the king and queen.
Oh my, oh my, oh my!
She was panicking a bit now, not sure what she should do when talking to the king and queen, now that they were there. Husk had been back underneath the bar, looking at Fat Nuggets eating his food, and had hit his head on the bar trying to look up once he heard two people talking about being the princess's parents, realizing it was a king and queen.
Hey there, Queen Lilith, King Lucifer.
Vaggie was doing everything in her power not to start laughing, and glanced behind the bar to see her girlfriend, who was still hiding, when she motioned at her parents again to where she was, signaling them very casually before gesturing Charlie, who was still looking afraid.